If you can dance and chant, there's nothing better than that. I'm just keeping your kind of, tight ass egos to, okay, you sit and chant and do swing. But I want you to go, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram. Let your heart go and explode, go crazy. And that's what Krishna or Ram loves. Because he wants to know your song, not your philosophy and science, and because he knows much more than that. But when you say, wow, beautiful, Ram, 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 and that is heart calling. So that joy, and if you let your body move, you don't need anything else, man, then. And your girlfriend, if you're married, or your wife, will be very happy with you. Because you will not be the same restricted person, you will be like crazy one. She will hug you and you start to dance. She will touch you, say, oh, Jai Mata, Jai Mata. So essentially we want to do that, but we say, yes, yes, I like that, it's beautiful. Yeah, I love you too. But if you tell a Bhakta, I love you, he will start to dance and he will start to jump and hug you, kiss you and everything, because essentially Bhakti is to get your child out. I don't know, I told this before, I used to go for a walk in Rajasthan when I was living in Udaipur. And I felt something was missing in my life. Then in a village I was living, there were 2-3 little kids, 3-4-year-old, small ones. Whenever I would come out of my house, they will look at me, get so happy. They will raise their arm, they will go, start to jump. Oh. I felt so good because such a response from another human being. I said, why they're happy? So then I got my lesson. So the full moon night, I went into the fields. And I took off my clothes like this boys and looked at the moon and started to go, oh. And it was the most authentic expression I felt. Because usually when we look at moon, we see, wow, nice. But actually, if you listen to your body wants to dance. It wants to say, yeah. And you want to go crazy. And the more you allow this joy into you express, more it comes to you. Of course, you won't be able to fit into normal system then. People will think you are crazy. And it's good, they will leave you alone. So Bhakti is not an invitation to go somewhere. Bhakti is an invitation to reach here. And one very important thing, many people try meditations, many people are doing many things, but one thing which is not happening is they say, I try to be in the present, but it doesn't happen. I try to do this, try to do that, but it doesn't happen. The reason for that is, this is for everybody almost, for any kind of thing, especially with spirituality. Many people know lots of philosophies, lots of words about philosophy. They have aware of many techniques. But that explosion doesn't happen. Why it doesn't happen is that inside you, you have not reached a decision, which in yoga we call dharana. You are still organizing spiritual around your life. That decision means now you design your life and action around the spiritual. That day, spiritual will start to work with you. But when you're using it as your own bitch, whenever you want to do meditation, you go there, touch it a little bit, then you start to do other things. Then again you go there and you say, oh, I am very spiritual. No. That decision, you see, cosmos is completely committed to you. It is giving you everything, Sacha Soda, as the Sikh says. Water is true, sunlight is true, everything is true, and your commitment to it is just 5 minutes of little Ram Ram, you say, I have done enough, I will get liberation. No, it wants your total commitment. Once you are clear inside that I do not want to live any other bullshit, but just to be, my life will be dedicated to this, then you enter the magic zone. Then you realize, yes, there is something. But we go 50-50. Not even 50-50, that is too much, because that is fair enough deal, God can understand that. We are like 5%, 95%, even 1%. Little bit chanting and you say, okay, I have done a great favor to the Ram, And he is chanting you 24/7. So once you meet the same, with same proportion of commitment to life, there won't be a single moment's wait for the response or for the darshan. A devotee is somebody who wants darshan 24/7. We just compensate with few murtis, few pictures. So sometimes, that's why I told you the last, third step. After chanting, become quiet and be present with the Ram, which is functioning in your body and around you. And what the best you can offer? Not your thoughts, not your sutras, not your mantras. Don't bore him with that. Just give your presence. What you want from anybody in your life, their attention and presence. Or they are in their smartphone. But if they can just be with you, and that is the highest gift you can give to yourself and to anybody else. So the best meditation is sit alone in the night sometimes for half an hour, just sit with yourself and life. You say, I don't ask anything, I don't want anything resolved, I don't want to figure out anything, I am just here. Like you sit with a friend and listening. Shravana. Highest quality of spirituality in India is Shravana, means listening. Just listen to the sounds of life. Listen to your heartbeat. Whatsoever is going on, a thought comes, listen to it. Don't try to figure out. It is appearing, you say welcome and see it. It is a form of Shakti. It is a Sita which is appearing as a thought. You are the Ram who is looking. And that, when you don't ask anything to run away or try to grab, then Shakti reveals herself to you. It's the will of Shakti for you to realize her total form. That's what enlightenment means. It's not just your effort. It's not a technical phenomenon. It's a being. You have to make an address. So let your chanting be not a technique to get somewhere, but to addressing this present, and finally with love. And how to come to that love? Appreciate the beauty of things around. It will open your heart. When you look at a flower, don't just click a selfie and walk away. Drop everything, spend 15 minutes there just looking at the beauty of the flower. This way you're sending a message to life that you prefer this. What people do, give 5 seconds to anything, then they walk away and get worried in their suffering and miseries. So this is the message we are telling life. So this is what your decision should happen inside you also, that as soon as you start to feel a certain tune is happening inside, then don't think, oh, 5 minutes I have to do this. Drop that and you say, fuck everything, here I am. It's happening, and drown into it. This way you are making life see that you are available. You see, this is the inner decision. It has to happen inside you that you are committed. You are designing your life and actions around it, not using this to decorate your ego here and there around it.
Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhaj Man Haran Bhava Bhaya Darunam Nava